This teacher was run right out of town because most of us weren't rich. And each of these 8 textbooks, which is like this thick, was $8. And my sister and I are both in school at the same time, and mom and dad have to come up with $128 for one class. And they went, I guess everybody went to the school board and said, this teacher's gotta die. We haven't got, I mean, in those days, minimum wage was $1.40 an hour, guys. If you have to come up with $128, you got some coming up to do with. My folks were not rich. Okay, so, that's your story from the past. Okay, now,
How do you live?
well, my wife was also, well, my first year, I wasn't married. That's another story. But anyway, never mind. Anyway, she lived in the apartment down below. And so then the second year, we were married. But not the first. Well, it takes time. I didn't know her, you know. Okay, human beings do. They think just like we do. Okay, so my kids grew up in Burt, Michigan. Now, you think that's a joke, but it isn't. The stop sign in Burt, Michigan, both stop signs were back to back. There was no town, literally. There was, I mean, it was there was a crossroads, there was an opera house. Can you believe it? In this small town. We had an opera house. We didn't have a grocery store, but we had an opera house.
What? Wait, what?
I'm just saying, that's how small the town is that my kids grew up in. We wanted them away from, they went to Bertrand schools, but. Okay,
Priorities, am I right?
This number 2. Is it Julia? Who's reading this? Being hauled in. He's been fired by Trump. He's one of the few honest guys in Washington, and Trump fires him. And now Congress wants to talk to him. And Trump is basically back channeling, saying, Comey, you better not talk. Okay, so we do things like that today on a presidential level. Okay, 6 is, George, is that you? Who's doing it?
Yeah, that's George. He's playing the song. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Who's answering question 6?
No, I think Brett had that one.
Yeah, I think, okay. He wants to be a clown in the circus.
I sit at a desk, like I was yesterday in Mr. Rivette's room, and a kid sits right behind me on the ledge, on this. Don't do that to me. I can't think straight if I know that someone is right behind me that I can't see. And he was on my gun arm, and that is not good.
What?
Okay? It's hard to give up. You learn how to survive in Vietnam, and you don't do it by having people behind you that you cannot see. So I made him slide down to where whoever this is, was sitting, so I could see him out of the corner of my eye. That's just the way it is. So please don't do that. Get behind me. Okay? I haven't killed anybody yet, but
What is
be the
it?
first. What? He didn't scare me. I knew he was there, but I couldn't see what he was doing. He's
probably just sitting there.
He probably was, but I'm sorry, I didn't get through Vietnam by having a Viet Cong sit behind me who's just sitting there until he kills me.
So it's.
Do you know how you can tell a Viet Cong kid or a Viet Cong in downtown Saigon? Because you realize the North and the South look just alike. They're all Vietnamese.
Yeah, we learned this in world history.
Okay, well that's
Exactly
good.
like it.
Because you know how you tell the difference whether it's the enemy or it's a friend?
You have no idea. Shoot them
You walk
both.
by them, if they don't shoot you in the back, it was a friend. Of course, if they are the enemy, it's too late. Okay, I'm just saying, you don't survive Vietnam by having people sit right behind you that you can't see what they're doing.
So you
Please
bas-
don't do that to me, is all I'm saying.
So you basically were just having a panic attack
I
over
was
that.
having a panic attack. I was getting ready to get my knife out and stab him.
But you have a knife?
No.
You-
What?
But then why did you say?
He was in some war or something, and...
Your Uncle Sheep.
Oh,
Is
my
this a
uncle,
cross-dresser?
I said he.
No.
And
Okay, yeah, just trying to try.
he, I said he was.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when he hears like planes or something, he used to like freak out and he would tell everyone you're done.
I totally
funny.
understand. I totally understand. I don't do that, but I totally understand. Guys, that was a heck of a war to get through. You know, the enemy could come over the DMZ and kill you and run back. So all your buddies who are going to go get him can't cross the DMZ, and he knows that.
Didn't they give you guys drugs to make you not remember stuff?
Yeah, LSD and
Well, if they did, I saved some and I'm gonna take it so I don't remember this class. All right, guys. Now let me read you the real answer. Well, this isn't the real answer. I think her answer was pretty good. Aunt Alexandra.